1.
I really do love you.
Hold on. In this story, written in 1897, we find the rising young novelist, Richard Rashid Armstrong. He's just purchased a new typewriter from my shop to finish his latest novel. But here's the deal. Richard's eyes have gone mad. So he's devised a plan whereby he associates certain words with each letter to remember the location of each key.
D, F, G, H. Darn fool. Go home.
We also find a young lady, a Miss Gray, who is almost engaged but realizes that true love means caring for each other. A Hammerton typewriter. A short story by Eliza White.
D, sh, U-I-O-P. U-I-O. Patience. Psh.
That evening, Mr. Armstrong typed a letter to his friend Jack Lawson, asking him for help. Good morning, Mr. Lawson. A letter from Richard Armstrong.
Read it to me, my dear.
Dear Hack.
Oh, he means Jack, of course.
Of course. I am in despair. My eyes have gone out utterly. I'm invested in this typewriter because I'm in the middle of my novel, and the Metropolis magazine is awaiting the next chapter.
Oh, dear.
If there are one or two mistakes in this epistle, forgive them.
One or two.
For the love of heaven, come and stay with me and be my typist. Your devoted fiend, Richard Rashid Armstrong.
Tap this up, Miss Gray. Dear Richard, I'm very, very sorry, my poor devoted fiend. But your dear old Pack is too deep in his own work to be able to spare any time for you. I wish he could. I would suggest that you get a professional typist to come to you every day until your novel is finished. Regretfully yours, Jack.
As the outgrowth of the proposition made by Jack Lawson, the efficient Miss Gray came every morning at 10 o'clock to the study of Richard Armstrong and worked there patiently for 3 hours. And during those first days, well, how should I put it? In the words of a Miss Taylor Swift, she saw sparks fly whenever he smiled. A week later, Mr. Armstrong received a letter from his friend Jack Lawson containing these inquiries.
Why you never mention the typist? Is she satisfactory? Miss Gray, please mail this letter to Jack Lawson.
Yes, sir. Dear Jack, smiley face, huh? Miss Gray is not pretty. She's nothing but a machine, a very useful, skillful, and caliber Hamilton typist, but no more. I think of her as part of the machine she works. Yours in great haste, Richard. P.S. Have I not improved greatly in my typewriting? At the end of a fortnight, Miss Gray and Mr. Armstrong had finished the portion of the novel for which the Metropolis magazine had been waiting so impatiently. Psh! I suppose you will not want me any longer.
Indeed I shall. I'm not going to get myself into such another tight box of my next number. I shall want you straight on until the end of the chapter. Psh! The novel, I mean.
Well, Monday is Christmas. I wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Well, I shall not have a Merry Christmas, but on the contrary, a signally dismal one. Come on Christmas and help me to get through it today.
What he really wanted to say was, I just want to know you better know, you better know, you better now. afternoon, she found him flushed and feverish and in great pain. Oh, you mustn't try to open the novel. You must be a good doctor. I'm afraid you have the grip.
I insist. My brain has never been so full of ideas.
Oh.
Don't go. QW. Queen worthy. Darn fool go. No, do not.
Oh, at last. Thank you for coming.
It's him.
Doctor.
According to my calculations, it is a case of grip. A very extreme case aggravated by some mental trouble. What has he on his mind? The Hamilton typewriter. A best in the market. Press the stop for the capital CXCV. Zealous Xerxes collects violins. According to my calculations, your brother might have more than just a grip.
Oh, he's no relation of mine. Not even a friend. I'm merely his typist. Happy, free, confused, and lonely at the same time. You must send a nurse.
According to my calculations, that is impossible. All the nurses are engaged. Has the patient ever had grip before? Perhaps he may tell us in a moment of intelligence. Have you ever had grip before? Darn fool, go home! Look here, I won't be insulted.
I will ask him. Mr. Armstrong, it is I, Miss Gray, the typist.
Best machine in the market. Press your interrogations, you will get a figure 2. A figure 2 looks badly in the manuscript.
It is of no use. At length, Mr. Armstrong fell into troubled sleep, from which he would awake every few moments to mutter crazy ejaculations, or to seize Miss Gray's hand and beg her not to leave him.
Please stay, dear fool, until the end of the chapter. Please stay.
Of course I will stay, as long as you want me, to the very last of the book.
Have I been very ill? My head is a trifle confused. I hope I was quite polite.
You were most considerate?
Oh, that is good. I thought I might have possibly called you a darn. Oh, but that is all right. Since I did not. Ooh, spasm of pain. Spasm of pain, spasm of pain, spasm of pain! You promised to stay with me until the end of the chapter. Perhaps it is time to write the end. Now.
Oh no, you will be better, and it is going to be a great novel. Miss Gray left so that Mr. Armstrong could recuperate on his own for several days, and he continued to have a speedy recovery. When Miss Gray returned, she took her place as quietly in the study as if she had never left it.
How good it is to get you back again. I have missed you more than you would believe possible. I go back to December all the time.
Yes. Shall we get started?
Of course. I will dictate picking up from chapter 33. You're an old humbug, said the quasi-bootblack. Now, as I told you... Oh, it is of no use. I love you in spite of everything. I may say to myself that it's only that I'm dependent on you, but I cheat myself with words. I love you, I love you, I love you!
Do you think this last sentence in character?
In character? And pray, why is it not in character?
Well, because I do not see why the bootblack changed his mind so suddenly.
The bootblack? Hang the bootblack! I am talking of myself and of you.
And I'm waiting for you to dictate the next paragraph.
Miss Gray, will you listen quietly to what I have to say and let that confounded machine alone? I really do love you.
Yes, Mr. Armstrong. If you on your side will remember that I am only a typist, as you said yourself in the letter.
What? Miss Gray, whatever I may have said, the fact remains that I love you. I've had 3 days without you.
No, you cannot. You must not tell me anymore. Believe me, I never dreamed of this. I've liked you as a brother from the very first because I could not tell you then, for it was a secret, and afterwards I read your letter. And as you thought of me as only a typist, it seemed simpler to go on as we had begun. It was through Mr. Lawson that I came to you. Do you understand now?
So you are a friend of Jack's? He might have had the grace to tell me so in the beginning, but my dearest...
You do not understand. I am almost engaged to Jack Lawson.
You are engaged to be his typist.
I'm almost engaged to be married to him, but now everything has changed.
I know exactly what to do. I will type him a letter.